This is Fatima's mother's shop.
A part of it.
Or one part of it. I'm wanting some chocolate. Chocolate. See, they sell all stuff for your bathroom, for your kitchen. Squat toilets. 130 yuan. It's about £14. Biolas. Stoves. Fatima's stepsister. And Fatima. Sinks. Me. And they also sell, I think these are obviously used in construction, aren't they? Tiles, PVC piping, more tiles. I think this is a cement mix, and there's this little machine to pick them up. People come and pick them up here. Fatima's mother also keeps chickens and geese and has a little dog. Show here. There's the chickens. Oh, geese. Oh, geese. Little dog. Show here. The dog's very timid, but it's supposed to be a guard dog. No chickens down there. Like Fatima's mother, she got with some eggs, like duck eggs, chicken eggs, goose eggs, and the taste is so much better, you know, than the ones I got in the supermarket back home. And our mother lives upstairs, so above the shop, that's where they live, and they've got some land across here. Some vegetable. See that little guy, that guy there, he's been working the land. He probably lives in one of these houses here. Oh, there's Fatima's brother. And they've got some land here. They've got more land as well, but so like when it's dinner time or tea time, you know, they just come out here, choose what they want. Cabbage and some other stuff as well. So this is what I mean by fresh vegetables and working the land. Maybe almost all the families here have got some land, and they'll either grow and sell and eat, or they'll just grow, you know, for them to eat. There's a little orange tree there as well. So this is Fatima's mother's place. Get a view of the whole thing from here. And that's their little business. It's their work, as well as the land and the chickens. If we just walk past Fatima's mother's patch of land, we're going to go on to our auntie's patch of land where they grow oranges, and we can take a look there as well. So most of the land is like for growing vegetables and fruit, but there's some houses like scattered about on the land as well. This family also, there's their little home. You can see they've got their little chicken coop as well. Would you say not most families keep chickens, do they? Not most, but a lot, yeah. A lot of families raise animals. So we'll just keep this rolling and go for a little walk.
They keep shrimps in that pond.
Shrimps? What, in the little ponds?
那个 inside the water things.
Oh, I don't know if you can see, but down there there's some pools, and they keep shrimps in there, grow shrimps. We just saw Fatima's auntie, but our auntie's son's from Wuhan, so they're all mostly stay at home, and you know, they've been advised not to sort of be in contact with people and stuff. Otherwise, we usually visit them. And our auntie said, "Oh, you know, we can't invite you, but you should go and pick some oranges from our land." And we went with our uncle when we first arrived. We went to the land, and I don't know if you've seen. Actually, I'll show you. If Fatima can hold the camera. There's something, it's like a stick goes over your shoulder, and then there's a basket on either end, and they carry it like that. I was trying to carry the one that our uncle had. Our uncle was in his 50s, smaller than me, and I'm pretty strong. And it was really difficult. It's like, it's probably about 60 kilos, but it's like, it feels unstable. It's difficult to carry. So like, but obviously the people here are just used to that type of work. All the time they work in the land.
Shrimps.
So they're strong. Oh, shrimps in there. Isn't that like a restaurant or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, there aren't many restaurants around here. Go, go, go. Oh, this is a brave chicken. Usually the chickens run away.
Dirty. How dirty, ah?
This is why I was trying to carry that thing for our uncle. And he was just laughing at us, you know. And actually, he took it to buy some fish as well. From like some type of pool like this, but over the other side. And there's a guy who's got a home there who has those pools where he sells fish. The guy is 78 years old. 78. And in the winter, he jumps in these lakes.
He carries 100 kilograms things on his shoulder.
I'm sure your uncle said.
Walking this kind of road.
Yeah, I think it might be like 50 kilograms or something, but it's
No,
still.
100 kilograms.
Oh, he's 78 years old. And just like how I was saying, carrying with the stick and the two
he's
buckets
short and thin.
on either end, he's pretty small as well. 78. And he carries them up hills like this every day. 100 kilogram. I think it's just the lifestyle here, you know. Yeah, anyway. Now, this is our auntie and uncle's land, part of it. So they've got loads of orange trees. And last year actually we helped them sell some. Shared it on the Chinese social media apps. Like the videos of us eating them and stuff, and then asked people to buy them. And then our auntie and uncle just ship them from here to wherever those people live. Cabbage. And these here, when the flowers die on these plants, seeds grow up at the stems, and they use the seeds to make oil, cooking oil. So these, and there's a lot of different kinds of oranges they have here. Some of them are mandarins, some of them are, you know, other kinds of oranges as well.
This is small kind of.
这个是小的，不小。
不小 get. Let me hold it.
I think this might be. Yeah. Nope. Tienda. Sweet.
我不要，你吃过了。
How true. Delicious.
Someone is walking around and watching to see if we are stealing their oranges or not.
But this isn't their land. Hey, this is my auntie and uncle's land. What are you looking at? You can see inside how it is.
The skin is very thin. The skin and the seeds are very watery. When you bite it, the water comes out like boom.
Bursts out.
Wow.
Mm.
Sweet, watery, very nice.
An
Very
explosion
big.
of tastes in your mouth. You try. You eat.
Don't need to look at me, look at those oranges. To choose anyone you want. And I tell you, it's not pour like that, you should break it.
Oh yeah. So Fatima's given the sharing her experience saying, don't pull it like that, break the branch. So you were brought up here?
No.
Well, not exactly here, but in the countryside. And you're used to all of this
We
fresh
used to
food.
have this kind of food. And we will build a little room here. We'll keep an eye on them. And tonight, me and my grandpa.
Oh, so you used to like guard the land, make sure. So sometimes people might come and try to steal something. Wow.
This is so good.
How much were they selling them for last year? Do you remember?
7 or 8 yuan per gram. Per kilogram.
Or 7 or 8 yuan per kilogram. But these types of oranges, we bought them in Beijing. Remember that place in Beijing? It was like 15 for one orange. 15 yuan for one orange. But when we came back here last year, it was what was it? Only one or 2 yuan for 1 kilo. I'm sure it was last year.
3块4块.
Last year, I remember it was really cheap.
不是, now it's different.
Oh, a different type of orange. Oh, but it's really, it's very large, this land, you know. So, that's it. These are mandarins. I'm sure we call these mandarins in English. This one looks very juicy. Oh. Yeah, that. We have a friend in Beijing, and he's an older guy, and he introduced us to some of his friends. And he took us to his friend's home, and his friend has apple orchards, 产苹果, and they export them, I think, to the UK as well. Export them around the world, and those apples are really sweet. But I think if you live here and you eat all of these fresh vegetables and fresh fruits, and the meat where the animals haven't been given steroids to make them grow bigger and stuff like that. Oh, there's your Abusha Nida uncle. And then where the animals haven't been given steroids to grow bigger and stuff like that, you'll be healthier. I thought that was Fatima's uncle, but it's not. Yeah, so I guess that's one of the reasons why the people here are healthy, and in this time right now, with this virus going around, you know, people here are sort of prepared because they have the food they need, whereas in the cities all of the shops are closed. The shops are closed here as well, but you know, people still have what they need to get by. Are you ready to go? Let's go. Walk. No. Let's keep it.
走走走. It's coming later. 吃嘛。
你吃。
对呀。I want to pick another one.
你 pick 了，
我要这个。
你吃很甜的。
哎呦，哎，Good one back。好 ，help。
你可以吗？
I need a help。
Oh. This guy must be time to cook. Well, it's dinner time. It looks like this guy's just picking a couple of cabbages. He'll be off home to cook his dinner. You know, I like exercising and I like eating healthy and all that type of stuff, so healthy lifestyle. So I really like it here. The only thing is, this must be for sweet potato, because there's a potato there, half a potato. So I really like it here, in that sense.
Look like a bunch of grapes.
Oh yeah, we saw this the other week, yeah. These oranges, they're all bunched together. It looks like a bunch of grapes. So I really like it here for the healthy living and stuff like that. And you know, if I lived here, I'd probably be running, jogging through the hills, and you know, doing pull-ups on the trees or something like that. Lifting rocks every day. But the only thing is the winter here is pretty cold and there's no heating. And I wouldn't want to come in the summer because there'll be too many mosquitoes. And the mosquitoes love me, so that wouldn't be very fun.
If you cover yourself properly, they can't bite you.
Oh no, they always find a way in, the mosquitoes.
And in winter it's not that cold.
Well, in winter here.
Wear more clothes.
Yeah, wear more clothes, but
Doesn't work.
it gets to freezing cold. It gets to 0. So it is cold. Not as cold as Beijing. Beijing's like -10, stuff like that. And we went to Inner Mongolia, that was -30. That's the coldest I've ever been. It's not as cold as those places, but it is cold here if there's without any heating. But people who live like you'll be used to it because you grew up here.
Yo, I grew up here. I get used to the cold. I can't be with the cold. I must stay in the cold.
Nah, everybody feels the cold. Even me, I'm a bit used to it now. Like in the evenings you power jiao, put your feet in the hot water.
You can always find some ways to
Yeah,
warm yourself up.
that's true. There is ways to warm yourself up, like exercise. You know, I'll do some bit of exercise to warm up sometimes. That's the only thing, the cold and the mosquitoes in the summer.
给你。我的哈密都抠的了。
Oh, you just said it's not that cold, and now you give us the orange saying your hands are cold?
对呀。
Oh, how? I like this. It looks like it's been there for a long time. It's like all rusted and stuff. I bet you that bicycle's been used for many years. Must have belonged to one of the elders of this village. Maybe it belonged to one of the old people that you see working the land around here. But you can see now it's completely rusted.
芋头 taro.
Oh, taro plants. Yuto.
Watson.
Awesome.
She doesn't know me.
Oh.
Nor you.
你好，新年好，新年快乐。 Happy New Year. She's happy.
She's very good. Yeah, very good.
I saw that woman there. You know the chickens in the coop up there? A couple of them had managed to like fly out. And she came with a stick. Bang, 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 get back in. Oh, the aunties are tough around here, like. Don't mess around. But the elderly people here as well, they've lived through so much. And so many changes in China. You know, they've experienced a lot and I think they've had a pretty tough life, a lot of them. Now we're back home. Arrived back. Here is Fatima's mother going to get some vegetables for dinner.
你去吧，我在外面等你呢。要不比较死。
这是最新鲜的。
啊，八层叶子。
哦，把叶子。这个是葱吗？
那个是葱。
啊。
蒜苗。
啊，蒜苗。
蒜苗炒肉。
哦。
蒜苗、葱切的熟点，小的葱。
对对对，小葱。
我觉得妈妈是去喂那个 goose 了。
什么呀？
She's getting some old leaves from the vegetable to feed the goose.
Oh, I thought.
That one is for cooking.
Oh, this one's for cooking.
The old leaves to feed the goose.
Oh, that's good. That's sustainable. That's so getting the old stuff to give to the geese, and the new stuff eat for dinner. It's been raining for the last couple of days. Hopefully tomorrow, if the weather's, or if it's at least not raining, there's a really cool place that I want to go, and we've been past there a couple of times. It's an old weapons factory. It's only about a 30-minute walk from Fatima's home, my dad says. And it's not only one factory, it's like a complex of factories. Old munitions factories. And the first time we went there, we were walking in the hills. And we got to the top of a mountain, and from the mountain you look down into a valley. And we're looking down onto that, onto those factories. And then the other day, we drove past in the car. Fatima was practicing driving our brother's car, and we drove past again. And it just looks so cool, you know, so old. So if the weather's better tomorrow, definitely want to go there and see what we can find. Who knows what we might find? We might find some missiles or something like that.
萝卜，妈妈有拔萝卜。拔萝卜。
哦，拔萝卜。
拔萝卜，这个就是萝卜。
这个是萝卜。萝卜 is like we call it not turnip, no, not parsnip.
Have a look at the root.
You can have a look at it, but it grows in the ground. You can see it's like white and round.
The other side.
No, I can see it from here. Yeah, I've forgotten the English word for this vegetable. It's not parsnip. Oh. This is Fatima's uncle, what I was telling you about. He's carrying.
It's empty. He's going to get some water.
I was trying to carry these last week. They're like, they're
No, don't.
really difficult to carry. Now so
Don't need to try.
我告诉他们这个东西，你拿那个你这个东西，不是昨天，以前是个Before I was trying to carry these things and 这个很重，很不容易。But I'm saying 你是很强，很 strong，我不可以拿，不容易了。Yeah, it's really difficult when it's full.
陈老师在拿钱。
And so he's going to fill them up with some plants or something like that.
我记得这是一个好点噻。
A lot of vegetables.
走回去了，快点。看
Yeah, this thing.
拿那么多，你帮妈妈拿。
你要我帮你叔叔？
帮妈妈拿。
我帮你吗？哎，it's okay. 好了。
妈妈 carry this。
哎。
嘿哈，嘿哈。嘿哈，嘿哈。
I totally forgot. I was like so.
You totally
focused
forgot
on,
what you're going to
on
do.
making that video. Oh, so
萝卜
cauliflower. Have a look inside. Cauliflower.
cauliflower 萝卜
Lobo. Cool, you must think I'm terrible. I just let my mother-in-law walk straight past us with this big heavy basket. 萝卜。
上吧，这个大概摘的萝卜。今年自己萝卜是不好吃的。
在科长进屋之后，经理却惊讶地发现，科长对自己的家居然非常的熟悉。明明是第一次来，却不知道各个地方的摆设和用途，这让经理
让这个发财来进去煮。
来折腾他密码锁的。在警察回来的时候，